Tough to follow that up. We're going to move on to the next fight, which is
co-main event of the evening, baby.
the co-main event at a pro catchweight bout of 180. Adriano Capitulino is a massive human being out of Fusion XL, the third member to fight out of Fusion XL on this card. And then, of course, we have Marty Navis out of Lausanne MMA, which has been a Cage Titan staple for quite some time. This being at 180 pounds is interesting to me. Adriano Capitulino is probably entering this cage 200 or more at this point. He is huge. Enjoying his walkout. His coach Julian Williams enjoying the walkout as well.
Walkout's such the best part.
Oh yeah.
So many emotions.
Like Jay said, he judges people by his walkouts. You gotta soak it in. You should try your best to enjoy it. You're about to get locked in the cage to have a fist fight. You might as well enjoy the walkout.
Yeah, embrace the moment.
Adriano Capitulino, very excited to be here. You know, very grateful for the opportunity. He said no one back home would fight him, and you know, we know Marty Navis will.
No doubt, Marty's tough as it gets. Anyone with a neck tattoo is scary.
Yeah. Jay's booking his neck tattoo appointment right now.
That is true. Another level of commitment there, neck tattoos.
Maybe I should get one, I'll be more scared.
No, you don't need to do that. You're pretty scary.
Your striking is pretty terrifying itself.
I've seen you spar, I'm scared. You don't need a neck tattoo.
They got gone to Lausanne like twice and ducked you entirely and went to the other side of the room.
You gave her what you did what I did to Hannah Goldie.
Yeah, I gotta do the look the other way. Just kind of. What's that? What shape, you know, or form it comes in, Marty's going to deliver. And it's not a boring fight with Marty ever. He is down to swing with anybody that's in front of him. Being in a, you know, the bigger guy, let's see, or fighting a bigger guy, pardon me, I'd imagine that he'd go for the takedown here, but it is not out of the realm of possibility to see Marty plant his feet and start moving and start swinging.
I wouldn't be surprised if he has jiu-jitsu tattooed down his spine. So I'm not sure.
Hey man, hold on. When you're a white belt, we all know that white belt that's got Mad Shark on there. You know what I mean?
But normally it's like the white belt around your ankle or around your calf or something. You know what I mean? So then
white belt.
It's not jiu-jitsu down your spine.
You're right. That takes a level of commitment I don't have.
Me either.
Down your spine. That's a good point, my friend.
And you know, your good friend there, Dope, the Party Pedophile, reached out to me. He said, you got to have, I'm doing a new show called Titan Talk on Cage Titan's Instagram for the fighters. And, you know, reached out to me, said, you got to have Ariana Mendez on. Don't have Adriano on. He doesn't speak English, but man, he's a hell of a fighter. So there's that. But here's the tail of the tape.
100%.
Adriano Capitulino is 10 years older, came in at 179-inch reach advantage. We're going to go to Andy for the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for the co-main event of Cage Titans 52 at a catweight scheduled for 3 rounds, 5 minutes apiece. Introducing to you first, standing in the red corner with a professional mixed martial arts record of 8 victories and 4 defeats. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, and he weighed in at 179 pounds. From Orlando, Florida, by way of Minas Gerais, Brazil, representing Fusion XL. Let's hear it for Marty, the Beast, Navis. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of this contest is Brian Miner.
All right, here we go. What a war this is gonna be. I don't even know Adriano Capitulino, and I know it's going to be a war.
In gray trunks, Marty wearing the green UFC trunks, dressed for the job you want.
This is going to be a good one.
As you can see, the jiu-jitsu tattoo.
Coming right out. You can see the height difference here.
Yep.
Definitely see the size difference between the two.
For sure.
Clinch work on the cage now.
Good
Marty
knees.
digging for some underhooks.
Doing a good job of wrist control.
Head position's a little off, Jay, no? Oh, no, he's reaching
Both
for
head
his
positions.
access.
Honestly, head position could be worked a lot more here. He's going to clasp his feet. The thing is that they're keeping their hips wide. Yeah, good track stance there, Marty. Marty's going to get a track stance. See how he keeps that his hips from being flat against the cage. That's what they get the double down there. That was a good job. Marty's got to turn. He's got the opportunity to turn out. Really go hard on that whizzer and turn hard on the uppercut.
You can't always just muscle the guys over. You got to move your feet too.
If he can get his weight to go one way, he can switch to the other. There it is.
There we go.
Nice job, and he's right back on.
Good hook over the top. Good
Right
jab.
away with the strikes.
Ooh, 1-2 right there.
Marty throwing
touched
more kicks.
Yeah,
this
touched
fight.
a lot more kicks this fight. A lot of inside, outside.
Oh, nice left.
Good idea, especially for people with power punching. I said this earlier, that you take the front leg out. Ooh, good shot.
timing.
Excellent shot there. Marty could work his way to the cage here. He's got to work his way up, get his feet in the hips. This is not a position that's worked out for the rest of the night, so he's definitely going to work out. Beating the hips, push away. He's got
Starting to work his way to the cage.
Yep.
In his corner, so he's getting good instruction there, I'm sure, from Joe Lozon.
Capitulino should do well to get Marty away from the cage. He doesn't want him to get up. That's how he's going to be able to stand up. Marty doing a good job using the cage to sit up here. Good tabletop of the legs here.
Conversely, Adriano doing a good job staying higher, staying on top.
Chest high, could transition to mount here. Got kind of like a quarter mount. Marty doing a good job making space with that butterfly hook. He's got to stand up, maybe explode up here. Sharp working for the, maybe not inverting, standing up right here would be a good idea.
Yes, definitely trying to get us back to the cage.
Yep. At the very least, get those hips to the cage, work your way up from there. Capitulino being very cautious as he comes in.
Yep. Marty's got to be careful of those submission attempts. Don't want to give up position, trying to go for something that's not there.
Yep.
Yeah. A lot of time here left still.
Good top position from Capitulino. Marty's got to get to a hip here.
Yep. Needs to bridge hard, try to get his arm on the outside of that head cross face.
Yep, good shoulder pressure here. The cage isn't helping him. Turning away isn't the way to go. He's going to have to turn into him. He's going to have to get that
get the back to the cage.
Yep. The more he faces his back to Capitulino, the worse it's getting here. And that's where these transitions come in right here. They see that three-quarter mount to mount. And against the cage, this is a bad place to be. You get posture up, start striking right now.
I know he's thinking a lot about his grappling, not so much about the striking. I'd like to see him strike a little bit more.
Bad position for Marty here. A minute and a half, that's a lifetime onto that.
Now he's
Those are the strikes you were asking for.
Good strikes from the top. Marty's got to get up. Easier
work
said
to
than
get that
done.
Yeah,
guard.
Adriano doing a good job being suffocating here, not giving him that opportunity.
He's still giving him enough space, though. Marty's not
Yep.
taking advantage of the positions that he's getting. He is getting enough space, because see how he's on the knees here? There's space there. He can turn into them and work his way up. He's oddly trying to invert, which is probably not the smartest move here, unless you have something set up from there.
Yeah, those submissions are giving up position.
We're not used to Marty on his back either.
Yeah.
Marty's usually
Agreed.
on top. Gotta get up.
He's
45
got to be
seconds.
explosive at some point and just.
Yep.
And the size difference is definitely showing a little bit here.
Yep.
Yep.
Just thinking the
So-
same thing. You can see that, you know, Marty's having maybe having a little bit of a hard time managing somebody that's bigger than him naturally like that. So I don't recall anybody that I've seen Marty fight be naturally bigger than him.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
agree. Got to get that underhook, right arm
Turn in,
underhook.
a
Yes,
good
there
stop
we go.
sign, break off the cage. Let's see, if he had done
Disengage and
that.
strike.
If he had done this about a minute earlier, this would have been better. But
I
I'm
agree.
still giving, you know, this is good that he did it at the end. But again, look at the size difference here, even on the screen.
Yeah, I'd like to see Marty disengage and finish with some
Yeah,
strikes.
yeah. He finished, he got up. He didn't finish
Did,
on the bottom,
that
which
was
is good. He's got to be, pardon me, have a little bit more sense of urgency on the bottom there.
Yep.
He definitely had positions where he could have pushed away and gotten up. Again, if you're on bottom, and I don't even agree with it, doesn't mean that it's right, but this is how it is. You're on bottom, even
You're
if you're
losing.
active, you are losing. And it's not a thing that
Can't
is,
settle.
unless you're throwing up 5, 6 submission attempts on that in that time that you're down, you are losing. You are being controlled. So he needs to get up a little bit quicker. Capitulino doing great. I would like to see him throw a little bit more hands to get those takedown. But again, you know, the top control is going to be the tail of the tape here. How much does the size advantage play into account here?
Yeah, I mean, without a doubt, like I said, I was interested coming in. 180-pound catch weight. I don't think we've ever seen Marty fight that heavy.
Yeah, he usually fights at 170.
Yeah, I would say he's a 170. I don't know if he's ever fought at 85, but if he has, it's been probably against another 170 or that, you know what I mean, short notice or something like that. Not a natural 85er that probably walks at 205.
Yeah, I mean,
200,
he's
you know,
in that
a little
cage
bit
at
there.
probably at least 200.
You know, he's a big guy, you know, so this is a challenge for Marty. We'll see how he
I mean,
adapts.
we'll see if there was any,
But
you know,
being bigger doesn't
obstruction in
mean
the
being
corner.
better.
No,
It just means you have a different game plan.
Marty's
Marty's
being
still
active with
throwing
the
heat.
strikes. yeah.
Marty's a good body kick there, real land flush there. He's got to keep
Martino
his
almost getting
position, but he
taken down.
cannot get wrapped around the cage like that. That's
Yeah.
not what he wants. He
He's
wants
got
to
to keep his range, like
If-
Ariana did with Danielle. Same
Yep.
sort of thing.
be more patient.
Yep.
Because this is what Capitulino wants. He wants to be here. He's going to control the cage. He's stronger. He's a bigger guy. He's going to win this bet. That was a good turn. And good answer.
Like you said, I'd like to see the head position. We didn't see much of that in the first round
It's-
either.
it's-
If you can
it's
get your
been
head
a-
under the chin,
For sure.
Drive
Definitely
him
been
up.
something tonight, too, you haven't seen a lot, is that driving forehead in the chin.
Yep.
People don't realize that, but where the head goes, the body has to follow, you know? So if you can keep their chin high, you're going to keep them wherever you want them, especially in this position.
for sure. Even if Marty started to get his head underneath.
Or just push his head away, get the
Yes.
frame on that with that left arm and
I
push him
agree.
away. He's going to have a lot less leverage and less strength in that position. Instead of this guillotine here right in front of the broadcast booth, he's got us. He could push frame with that forearm, double
some
knees.
elbows.
Yes, you know what I mean? He's got to clasp under the butt, but he's not. Oh, that's a good lift.
That was a great
Good lift.
Oh, my goodness.
Marty's going to give up that head.
Yep. That's
Right back to
watch
getting
the
his
Von
guard back.
Flu. That's good. Wise to let that go, being aware of the Von Flu. Marty's got to turn in, not away.
Yeah, he turns away a little bit too much. He
Yep.
needs to not let that arm cross center, get a good cross face, get his hips back, and get
Yep.
a knee in.
Yep. See where that was how Capitulino's knees are up. See that space between
Lots
his
of
hips.
space.
He can definitely get a knee shield in there and make the space. Marty's hooking the legs, which I don't know what the purpose of this is, because it's just going to keep him in place. It's not going to move
Yeah.
him anywhere.
It turns his hips away, which you want your hips to turn back in.
See this hook that he's doing?
Yeah.
It's keeping Capitulino in place. It's not helping him.
It's just like the lockdown when you're,
It
bottom,
seems like
you
he's
get
just
the
moving his,
lockdown.
yeah, exactly. He's just moved to move, really.
Yeah.
You know, and like we got to this position here, that hook probably led to that because
No
he could
doubt.
step over.
Adriano's being suffocating on top right now.
Oh, going for the, I don't know if he's got it under the chin, but Marty's sideways.
Marty's
Close to the
working to
hip.
get the elbow up.
It might be tight though here.
Not much leverage here. Can't get much of a
Can he?
bridge, but he is fighting out of it.
He is. Slowly but surely, if he tucks that chin as he pushes that elbow up, he'll be fine.
It's a lot of energy to waste, too, trying to go for the
One of
shoots.
those, there
he
it
got
is.
it.
There it was. Hey, good choke.
How strong is that
Good
guy?
choke. You know what? Good position. It's a good position. Nothing wrong with that.
No.
No boo should be had. That was a good performance. There's nothing wrong with that.
That was a
Maybe
great
not the fan
performance.
favorite here, maybe the guy that came out of town, but he did exactly what he was supposed to do.
Infusion came, their whole entire team came and
They
won.
all
did
came
a
to
great
play
job.
today.
3-0.
100%.
Fusion XL
100%.
went 3-0 on the night.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
They're doing great. Can't hate that.
No. It's a
Great
good
job,
way to go
Fusion.
home, too. Go home with a bunch of motivation, all your fighters win.
You know, my best buddy, Joe Benavides, must be just jumping up and down for his team, and he should be.
I'm
You know,
sure,
that's a great,
yeah.
it's a
Well,
great
they're all
team,
here
a great
because
time.
of him,
I
if
mean,
you think about it.
You know,
whether-
you opened the door for sure.
Whether
100%
you
for
like
his
it or
team.
not, Fusion XL is undefeated in the cage.
That's 100% they are,
That's it.
for sure.
That's
For sure
true.
they are.
That's a really good
3-0
point.
for Joe
That's not
Benafiel,
true.
and then
That's not
3-0
true.
tonight.
That's not true.
Someone else from there?
I beat Diego.
Was he already out
He
of there?
was,
though?
yes,
Okay.
he was.
All right.
So we'll say 5-1.
5-1.
Say 5-1.
6-1
Five,
or whatever
five
it
and
is.
me. 5 and me.
We're gonna go to Andy to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep it going for these two.
Great fight.
Referee Brian Miner has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 22 seconds of round number 2, giving you your winner by submission due to a rear naked choke, Adriano, the Black Panther, Capitulino.
Excellent job. Good game plan, excellent execution.